Howdy guys, how's it going? Well, I just finally got out of my last class, my last final for the term, which means the next few months will probably be filled with me looking for work and possibly making some of my own. Keep on the lookout. But right now, we're not here to talk about that. Right now, we're here to talk about this gigantic, ginormous package that's bigger than my head that a good friend of mine here on YouTube, PlanetBierwagen, sent to me recently. Now, I have no idea why he wanted to send me a package, but I'm absolutely thrilled to death, and I am so freaking excited, and I can't wait. And I had to wait, because I got it yesterday, and when I found out about it, I was in the middle of studying for my final, so I was like, alright, I'm not going to do it right now, but I will do it right after I get back from the final. And so here we are. I just got back from the final, and I have a gigantic package, and it's not super heavy, but it's got some heft to it, so I'm kind of curious. What's in there? Yes, needless to say, I'm very thankful, of course. And you should all check out Travis's PlanetBierwagen's channel on here. I have to say, he is one of my favorite YouTubers. I love watching all of his videos, and now that he sent me this humongous freaking package, I'm just thinking, how am I going to repay the favor? I don't know. But it gives me more incentive, of course, to go out and find a job, does it not? Not that I've not been looking, but, you know, yeah. Now I need to find a job so I can afford to send him an equally awesome, if not more awesome, package. And then we will begin a back and forth where it's like, no, my package is more awesome than yours. And eventually we'll be giving each other mansions. This is logic. Okay, anyways, I don't have a box cutter like Zara and Isaac does, but I do have scissors, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this without screwing anything up. Currently in the process of cutting the box open. And I love that the address tag here has a picture of a beautiful woman. I can't tell from here who it is, but she's absolutely beautiful. Hot. Anyways. Okay. There we go. Yes. The medium flat rate box is the one I've been looking at recently to send a friend of mine a package for a late birthday present, as it were. So anyways, I'm going to angle the camera down a little here so you can kind of... I'm going to cut my own head off. Does that sound good to you guys? So you can kind of see here. Now, if you know Travis, then you know that he's a big toy guy. So I'm expecting some toys in here, which is awesome because I've been looking around and finding some of my old toys and just randomly playing with them, like this one here, Macho Man Randy Savage. Yes, with fist pumping action. Yeah. Rest in peace, Randy. Anyways, I'm going to get into this now, and already at the top I see something that says, read other side. Stoned Man, if that is your real name. I wanted to mail you a box of stuff. Well, because I think you deserve it. Really? Awesome, thanks. I didn't think I deserved it, but cool. See, now I'm going to have to send you stuff because it's like, you totally deserve it. And here's what really pisses me off about YouTube and PlanetBierwagen is that he has way more subscribers and a bigger fan base than I do, right? And he, honestly, I believe, has better content and more original content than I do. And yet, somehow, I was partnered in, and he was not. What? YouTube needs to get their priorities straight, man. If it were me, I'd have him taking my what do you call it? The partnership, as it were, instead of me taking it. But I don't know. I still like making a few cents on every video, right? Maybe someday it'll actually pay out. Probably not. Anyways, the shirt is a little bigger than the size you told me you wear. If anyone asks, you're wearing it for the articles. I'm wondering what shirt he's talking about. Oh shoot, I should not be reading this yet. I'll wait to read these later. Yeah, anyways. First out of the box of stuff. Wait, can I make a squeeze? Can I make a squeeze? Kind of. It's a little rubber ducky. Quack, 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 quack. I don't know why, for some reason. Nice fucking model. Honk, honk. Just came to mind. Anyways, next out of the box. Ugh. Because he heard I love Thor so much. Oh, yeah. I am the god of thunder. Ha! That's freaking awesome, man. The Thor helmet. Yes. Awesome. Woohoo! This is actually, it like fits really well and it's comfortable and yes. Is this the one you wore? Is this like official PlanetBierwagen memorabilia now? Because if so, frickin' hell yeah, is all I gotta say. Alright, next out of the box. Winnie the Pooh! My friends Tigger and Pooh play putty. That's right, it's Pooh putty. It's Pooh putty. Oh man, that was like one of the funniest things that I loved from one of your videos where you're showing the Pooh putty. Awesome! I shall mold it into a million different things. Thank you. Next up, we have more Pooh. We have Pooh Pez. Winnie the Pooh Pez dispenser. Yes! Oh my god, it's got my favorite kind of Pez too. Strawberry Pez. Yes! I'm literally going to pop this out of the bag the second I end this video. It's like, I want some Pez, you know? Alright, so next up we have villain characters bands from Batman, as my nephew Garrett calls it. These are like the, what are they called? The silly band things that you put around your wrist. Basically like bracelets and stuff. But they are the cool kind with Batman supervillains. Yes! In the shape of the Joker. Now, who wouldn't want the shape of the Joker on their wrist? Alright, next out of the box is, oh my lord, a Playboy Bunny t-shirt. Wow, that is... My mom is going to kill me. That's freaking awesome. Oh, man. Yes. Oh. I will wear this every time that I am not afraid that my mother will kill me. Yes. And you're right. It said on your note that it isn't bigger than I mentioned, but it's not too big, you know. It'll just be a little bit bigger than usual, and that's fine. I mean, that's pretty freaking awesome. I've never had a Playboy shirt before. That's freaking awesome, man. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We've got Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. I remember watching this when I was a kid. My brother was addicted to this movie, and I just loved it as well. Oh, wait a minute. In addition here, I'm noticing something in addition here, before I even get into it. There is another Batman movie in addition to that. There we go. It's Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. The original uncut version, I don't think I've even seen that version. But I remember when Batman Beyond came on. I was never really a huge Batman fan. But my brother told me to check that one out, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know why. I guess I like the futuristic Batman, the idea of a futuristic new Batman kind of thing. And usually when they do stuff like that, it doesn't turn out too well, but it worked really well for Batman Beyond. So if you haven't seen it, then yes. That and, of course, Mask of the Phantasm are two excellent Batman movies. Thank you, Travis. Oh my god. This is freaking awesome. Thank you. Oh my god. 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 Dude! It's the Venture Brothers Season 1! Oh my god. This is seriously one of these DVD sets that I've been looking for so long, but I've been so broke that I haven't been able to afford it. If you haven't seen the Venture Brothers, it's on Adult Swim, as you can see down in the corner. And it's kind of a takeoff of Johnny Quest, and it's freaking hilarious. I mean, they've got a lot of quirky characters on this show that are just freaking awesome, and I don't know, I love this. I mean, it's definitely not your average Adult Swim fare, you know. It's a lot more heady, I guess I would say, than something like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But, you know, if you get all the jokes, then it's golden. It's freaking hilarious. And, wow. Thank you, Travis. Oh, my God. This is freaking awesome. This is, wow. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, what's next? What's next? Chowder! Oh my god. Chowder from Cartoon Network. This is a pretty interesting, if not entirely insane, cartoon from Cartoon Network, as you can see there. I have only seen a few episodes of this before, but what I have seen I've enjoyed quite a bit. And oh my goodness, I can also see here that Stanley's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels is in here as well. I remember sending that to Sean, but I never got the chance to see it myself. So I've actually been interested to see what it was like, and so that's freaking awesome too. In the back there, got Stanley's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels documentary with Kevin Smith. I'm already shocked because there's still like half a box here. Like, wow, what the freaking hell? In fact, I'm gonna have the Thor helmet on during the rest, just for you, man. All right, next up we've got The Upside of Anger, starring Kevin Costner and Joan Allen. I have never actually seen this movie before, but I was interested in checking it out at one point. And there's also another movie in here, so I'm interested to see what that is. Or it's something. HBO. Home video. RKO 281, The Battle Over Citizen Kane. Oh my god! Wow, I mean, you're just finding all the stuff that I either absolutely love or have wanted to see and never got the chance to see. So, this is amazing, and this is freaking awesome, and have my man babies or something. I don't know. The Upside of Anger and RKO 281. Wow. I am fucking happy as hell right now. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, so next up we've got Punch Drunk Love, and I actually do have this movie. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I can always use a second copy, right? And this is an excellent movie. Punch Drunk Love. If you have not seen this movie, check it out. It's probably one of my favorite performances with Adam Sandler because it's probably one of the furthest deviations from his average course that he's ever gotten. And it really shows that he does have the reach. But, I mean, you can't fault the guy for doing what he wants to do. But I really would like to see him in more stuff like this because it was hilarious without him being his average normal self, basically. And it was touching and moving at the same time, too. So, yeah, this is a great movie. If you haven't checked it out, do so. Hey, look! It's a PTA movie! Paul Thomas Anderson, yep. Great movie. Great movie. Next up we have Dick. Now I remember seeing this movie a while ago. I think it's been a while since I've seen it. And I saw it like at Big Lots every now and then, but I never really just wanted to pick it up quite yet. You know, I was like, I'm not quite sure. I liked the movie, but I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to pick it up yet. So it's like I wanted to get it, but I just kept myself from getting it, I guess, to save money. And yes, this is a freaking hilarious movie as well. Dick, no, not about Dick Cheney. This is, of course, about the other Dick that saw time in the White House, actually as president, Richard Nixon. And it's kind of like a what if scenario, if you will, saying, you know, what if this is what really went on behind the scenes of the whole shebang, as it were. And, you know, it's just very funny. I think it mixes the chick flick with the comedy way better than most films do. I like to watch this with something like Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion because, you know, they're both really, they're not chick flicks, but they star female comedic actors that are very good at what they do. Dick is similar in that, and yes, awesome movie. I'm so glad to have it in the collection now. Thanks, man. And next up, what is this? I've never actually seen this. Short issue 4 collection, Seduction. The Seduction of Film by Henry Jaglom. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly. Has Tunnel of Love, Lily and Jim, The Last Supper, This Is Hardcore, Transit, and more. For the film fan with an in-depth interest or the individual with a short attention span, an interactive menu and alternate tracks so you can see the storyboard here. That's cool, though. I am indeed a film fan, but I have never heard of these, and already I feel bad for never having heard of these. Because I feel like it's something I probably should have heard of before now, but yes, I mean, he knows. Travis knows. Right up my alley, and that's something I really respect about him, is this guy knows more about film than even I do. I'm going to go straight out and say that because it seems like he's always coming up with something that I never even knew and telling me about it, and it's like, wow. I mean, this guy is a veritable wealth of information on film. But that's not why you should check out his channel. Check out his channel because he's hilarious, dude. He's got perfect comic timing, and it's got great content. Wow, I'm talking up his channel. I'm being like, my channel sucks. But yeah, anyways. Short issue 4, Seduction. I shall enjoy checking this out as well. If Travis sent it, you know it's going to be good. Next up. Oh my God. Travis. You're scaring me here, man. You're scaring me here. The Social Network. But hold on. Hold on. I knew it. Here we go. Gotcha. Alright. I apologize that my rapping skills aren't as smooth as yours. I still get a lot of stuff. I still get a lot of comments on that rapping video, and I'm like, dude, I mean, I'm not really the best rapper in the world myself, but this is, that's great. So, he's no doubt seen my review of The Social Network where I panned it, pretty much, because I really didn't like it that much. And he said, ooh, I like this. Well, Travis, of course, enjoyed The Social Network, and there's nothing wrong with that. As I said, he knows more about film than I do, so, I mean, if he likes it, there's got to be a good reason. But, anyways, knowing how I feel about the movie, he he included the slipcover here and made a nifty little gag package here. So let's see here. What is actually in this here? It is a package within a package. I almost don't want to ruin the gag, but at least I have it memorized or recorded here on film for all of time, just in case. Okay, let's see here. Come on. Ah, there we go. All right, whoa, what do we got here? It looks to be the size of a Blu-ray. Let's see. I am going to be extra careful here so as not to ruin the packaging. So I can use it again. Let's see here. What do we got? Well, that plan failed. Alright. Let's see here. Oh my god! Yes! I already know what it is! Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Yes, this is one of these movies that I've been looking to get on Blu-ray because it has this stylish feel to it. Something people don't know about me is I actually really like stylish movies like Watchmen and 300 and stuff like that. And like this, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. The atmosphere in this movie is just freaking awesome. I mean, it's very noirish and spectacle-ish, spectacular film. Now, a lot of critics didn't like it, but I thought it was freaking awesome. And I thought all of the nods to films of the past were awesome as well. I love the scene when they're in the theater talking during a showing of Wizard of Oz. I think that plays in very well with the story of the film. I love this movie, and I've been looking to get it on Blu-ray because what better way to see a stylish movie than in high definition? So, thank you. Thank you so much, Travis. This is freaking awesome. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to repay you for this. I'm going to find a way. I will find a way, and eventually, someday, I will repay you for this. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, that's not it. Oh no. When Travis gives you a package, he goes all out. Holy crap. Alright, next up, we have what appears to be a humongous set of DVDs. Homicide, Life on the Streets. Hold on, I'm going to remove... Wow. Honestly, I'm actually very interested in this rubber band here because I've never seen one quite like this. Is this actually like a... Well, I guess you could kind of use it as a wrist thing, although it's cutting off my circulation. Anyways. So we've got... I did that so you could see the titles here, by the way. Homicide, Life on the Streets. The complete seasons 1 and 2. Sweet. I don't believe I've ever actually seen this show, but judging from some of the actors I see here, this looks to be a pretty damn interesting series, and I cannot wait to check it out. That is awesome, man. Freaking hell yeah. Now I got lots more to check out, man. This is gonna take me weeks, if not months, to get through. Wow! This is probably one of the best packages I've ever received in my entire life. Yes, thank you so much. Alright, next up. Oh my god! Dude! Travis, you know me better than I thought you did, man. Quantum Leap comic book. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I know you're probably looking at the back saying, ooh, Death Becomes Her, which would also be an excellent gift. But no, it is a Quantum Leap comic book, and if you know about me, when I was younger, I used to watch this all the freaking time, and as I grew up, I still watched it whenever it came on, because I absolutely love this show. In my opinion, it's one of the best science fiction shows to ever come out. Even though there were a lot of heavy-handed religious messages throughout, it was still a pretty awesome show. And wow, I mean, I didn't even know they did a comic book. So this is a real treat. This is going to be awesome, I think. Um, yeah, this is awesome. They even got Scott Bakula's appearance down pretty well as well. I don't know if you can tell there, but yeah. Quantum Leap. That is freaking awesome, man. And of course, wow. Oh, man. Hold on here. There is a bevy of Quantum Leap comic books here. Oh, my goodness. Look at all these. Wow. See, the nice thing about Quantum Leap, which I would imagine makes it good for comic books, is that each individual episode pertains to a completely different theme, basically. It's one of those things where, it doesn't, well, it is connected, sort of, throughout the series, but it's one of those shows where each episode can be something different and new and innovative. And it doesn't have to pertain entirely to the story that is going on throughout the entirety of the series. You only have to throw in a few things here and there to make it important to the series, as it were. So I would imagine that would lend itself to the comic book form, so you can make tons of comic books on this. I just never knew that they did make Quantum Leap comic books, so this is freaking awesome, man. I am very surprised and very excited to check these out later. Oh man, this is freaking awesome. Oh yes, yes! I believe I actually asked for him to send me this if he ever got the chance at some point. And I don't know if you remember from back when Five Awesome Studs were doing their thing, but yeah, he did a little picture of me back then, and Stowed Man. Travis is an excellent artist. Another thing a lot of people don't know, but yes, I love that. Stowed Man. Look at that. Hammer. Get it? Yes, I do. That is awesome, man. This is totally going on my wall. Yes, I'm gonna have to do an entirely new posters update just for this. No, just kidding. But that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, now what do we got here? Oh my God! Oh wow! Check that out. Batman. Greatest stories ever told. The greatest Batman stories ever told. Awesome. So this is like a collection of comics, I assume. Yes. Oh, man. Freaking awesome, dude. This is amazing. I have never received a package quite as awesome and filled to the brim as this one. Wow. I can't wait to check this out later. I have so much stuff to check out now. It's like Quantum Leap comic books. I really want to see what those are like. Now I've got a huge anthology of Batman comics and a new television series to check out and a lot of movies on DVD to check out. Oh man, this is... So what is this? I'm not actually sure what this is. But maybe Travis can help me out, or maybe it says somewhere on the note. I'll get into that later. But Drool Aid. You probably can't. It's not showing up because my camera doesn't focus. But yes. And then next to that is Creeps. Kind of a take on Peeps. I'm assuming it's kind of like the Garbage Pail Kids kind of stuff, because that's kind of what it looks like, at least. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Marshmallow Creeps. Alright, now we're getting down to the bottom of the box here, but there's still some awesome stuff to come. So, here we've got a Fraggle Rock book. It does look like a book. Free comic book day. Oh, wow. They had a Fraggle Rock comic book for free comic book day? Wow. On the back, it's Mouse Guard by David Peterson. Interesting. But yes, if you were like me when you were a kid, you watched a buttload of freaking Fraggle Rock because Fraggle Rock was freaking awesome. And still is freaking awesome. So, yeah. This is awesome. Oh, man. I do enjoy me some Fraggle Rock. Thanks, Travis. Last but not least, we have two comic books here. One for Saved by the Bell. What issue is that? That's issue number 3. Wow, holy crap. So yes, Saved by the Bell, Harvey Comics, and one of my favorite cartoon series of all time, Muppet Babies. Hell yeah, man. This is freaking awesome. I mean, wow. I am officially blown away, Travis. I don't even know where to start. I loved Muppet Babies when I was growing up. That and Pee Wee Herman were probably the two shows I watched on Saturday mornings more than anything else, and I know that makes me a humongous geek and dork, because all the other boys my age were watching, like, He-Man, and, well, Travis loves He-Man, of course, and, you know, Thundercats and stuff like that. And I watched those too, but my favorites were always Muppet Babies and Pee Wee Herman. I was kind of a weird kid. I don't know. But yeah, Muppet Babies. Actually, the animated series won a Peabody Award at one point. And I knew they did some comic books, but I've never actually seen any in person. So this is just, now I have one in my freaking collection. Yes! Thank you, Travis. Now I'm like inspired to go find some of these comics for myself. And I know that's what you were thinking. I know it. You're like, I'm going to get this guy to get in comics. Yeah. I took a course on writing for graphic novels taught by Brian Michael Bendis, the creator of Ultimate Spider-Man, and it was a very informative course, and it was probably the toughest B I ever earned in my entire life. But it was a valuable experience, and it showed me more than anything else ever before that the comics industry and making comic books, and writing them and creating them is probably one of the toughest artistic mediums out there. And I say that for a very good reason because, you know, the deadlines are different than in other artistic mediums. The lengths you have to go to get your product out there are much more strict and difficult. It really takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of soul-sucking hours. I believe it was, who was it? Oming. I can't remember his first name, but Oming, O-E-M-I-N-G, who works with Bendis a lot. He's one of the artists. He came to give a sort of a presentation and to talk about comics with the class and everybody, you know, and just, you know, let us ask questions about the industry and whatnot. And he was saying that he feels at 30 like he's doing what he wanted to do when he was in his 20s, because he spent most of his 20s doing all this work, this really hard work, this soul-sucking work, and he never had any chance to really party. And so he was saying that a lot of the people like him, there are a lot of people like him that started doing their work in their teens and whatnot, where they kind of totally missed out on their 20s, so they're living their 20s out in their 30s now, so they might seem kind of crazy, but, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles for them. And I can understand it, and it's completely understandable because you know, people like him had to work so freaking hard all the freaking time. They didn't have time to party. They didn't have time to live their 20s. So now they're living their 20s afterwards. And who can blame them? I mean, they've earned it. They have more than earned it. I have a newfound appreciation and respect for comic book artists more than anything else. I aspire to be a writer, but even at that, I've noticed that writing is a lot easier than artistry in this industry. Artistry takes a lot more time than writing does, and honestly, I think it often takes a lot more thought and you know, intuition and creativity. Maybe not more creativity, but at least an equal amount of creativity. And I think that goes largely unnoticed. So when you see stuff like this, and you think they got some hack to do this, well, this poor hack probably, because of the subject matter, put his heart and soul into it just to get it done in a certain time frame, you know. So yes, I have a newfound appreciation for comic books and comic book artists, and I do intend in some future uh, tense at some future time when funds permit, basically, to start a small comic book collection, probably with stuff like this, and probably with stuff like this, because I much rather prefer anthologies to the actual comic book form, as it were, which I know maybe isn't the greatest thing to say, but I don't know, it's just my preference, I guess I would say. That being said, just having gotten this Muppet Babies and Saved by the Bell and the Quantum Leap comic books here, I am thrilled and excited to check these out. And wow, just wow, I am blown away. You have officially blown me away. Travis package. Dude, I can't handle it. This is winning. This is epic winning. So yes, thank you, Travis, and to everyone to every one of my viewers who hasn't checked out his stuff, please do so. Please check out his page. If I can figure out the annotations, I will put a link to his page right here so that you may go and check out his stuff right now, because he totally freaking deserves it, man. I'm telling you, this guy is pure talent, and he knows his shit. But yeah, Travis, you're awesome. You are awesome, and I will be at some point returning the favor. I don't know at this point now, seeing all this, if I will ever be able to match the awesomeness of this package, but I will certainly try. Wow, I don't know how many different ways I can say it, man. I'm blown away. I am ecstatic. This is by far the best package I have ever freaking gotten. Thank you so much. And thank you to all my viewers out there. I think it's amazing that anyone would even want to send me a package. I am very grateful. So thank you very much. And I do have something planned for my viewers in the coming future, in the near future, I should say. For my 500th subscriber, I'm going to have a bit of a celebration. I won't tell you exactly what yet, but I will be giving away some prizes at that point. But please, please do not go out of your way to push it to the 500th subscriber yet, because chances are, even if I get to the 500th subscriber before too long, I'm probably going to push the celebration back until around the beginning of July, because I'm just trying to get everything set up for it, basically. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. But until then, I want you to go check out Travis's channel. He's a really great guy. He knows his shit, and he's absolutely hilarious and very entertaining stuff. He's one of the reasons why I'd prefer to watch stuff on YouTube rather than stuff on TV, because honestly, his content, I feel, has a better quality than most of the crap you find on TV nowadays. So, yeah. Anyways, check out his channel. Thanks, Travis. Thanks to all my fans and subscribers. I have a lot of stuff to check out right now. Yeah. So, until later, catch you next time. Peace.